Hello, YouTube and Instagram and everyone in between. Uh, so this is gonna be my Pikmin hot takes video. Not my hot takes, but hot takes from members of my community. Here's just some old Colossal Caverns gameplay footage of the background, just because. Sorry, there's no audio, but whatever. I'm going to just briefly discuss them. I asked both on my broadcasting channel and on my story on Instagram. All like the funny joke ones I'm not going to talk about. I'm only going to talk about the ones that are serious, or like ones that were more than just a stupid meme or whatever. And I will read the usernames out loud, people who said it. If I say any of your names wrong, I do apologize. And also, sorry, I didn't have time to record new gameplay footage. Just been busy lately with stuff. So yeah. Anyways, from Cooper the Trooper 15. Louis wasn't evil. He was just hungry. So this is a take that you can go either way on. Louis is a very interesting character because he is a villain and he also isn't. Like, he's really weird. Like, he literally kidnaps people in Pikmin 4 and tries, Final Boss Pikmin 2. That just self-explanatory? Oh yeah, the spire did everything by itself. But yeah, you can go either way on that. From extra extraterrestrial Wawas? Sorry, I said your name wrong. Pikmin 4 was the only game in the entire series, mainline or otherwise, so this does include Hey Pikmin and Bloom, that I actually couldn't stomach. Again, I understand, like, if you are going into Pikmin 4, the tutorial in that can be rough. It's way more rough than the one in 2, 3, and especially 1, but honestly, yeah, alright. Next, from Stu Loves Frozen Lasagna. Good username, by the way. The Water Wraith was not a threat, nor was terrifying, even for new players in Pikmin 4. Honestly, the Water Wraith of Pikmin 4 is a complete and utter joke in Pikmin 2. I mean, not really anymore. In vanilla Pikmin 2, it doesn't really give me trouble anymore. But even for an experienced Pikmin player, the Water Wraith in 2 can be a hassle. In Pikmin 4, however, it's a joke. And you usually will complete the sublevels with plenty of time before he drops out. Like my first time I played through Pikmin 4, I purposely waited him out. From Peachy? I'm pretty sure I'm saying your name right. I hate Dingo. That blank, that's a curse word by the way, thinks he's better than me. Honestly, completely agree with you. Dingo is a pretty character, and he's only used for speedrunning. We were told to speedrun through the Endori missions and battles, and that's it. He's the worst Pikmin character by far. Not even close. From My Eyes Brother. Ochi should have been that Bulborb thing in the concept art. I could go either way for this as well. Honestly, I would like to see that, but honestly, Ochi's fine how he is now, but that would be cool because it would be similar to like a Bulbman. Next is from S Purple 88. Blue Pikmin is it supposed to be are underrated and deserves more hype. So honestly, blues are only really bad in 3's story mode. In Pikmin 1, in Pikmin 2, and in Pikmin 4, they are really useful. But in Pikmin 4, they got completely shafted because you literally get them in the last 30 minutes of the game. Even less if you're going for speedrunning. But honestly, yeah. From either SS12, I probably said your name wrong, I apologize. They should have kept the ability to beat enemies to death barehanded. I mean, technically, that is still something you can do. I mean, Pikmin 4, the Rocket Fest, that is pretty meh in that game. and is very situational in vanilla Pikmin 4, and Pikmin 3 is completely garbage. And honestly, yeah, that's honestly really useful in Pikmin 1 and 2. Both games, I can think of a bunch of different scenarios where I'll use that, yeah. From, I think it's Brock and Abel, and Annabelle? Abel, sorry, and Abel. 7. Pikmin 2 was well balanced out of all 4. So just I like the glaze too. Honestly, 1 is the most balanced. Like that's there's no contest for that. But honestly, Pikmin 3 winged Pikmin are stupidly broken. And do I think, oh, Mr. Pikmin, what are you talking about? They're bad. You can use them to cheese more than half the fruits in the game. You can use them to skip puzzles that would take 1/3 of the day. You can use, they break combat with Spicy Spray. You can completely obliterate the Myrclops in like 2 seconds with that. It's crazy. From Jess Dar, the way they added the extra plot in Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 4 was cheap. And made me want to stop playing after my goal was complete. Honestly, I could go either. Honestly, I both agree and disagree because on one hand, it feels weird, like because lots of people they play Pikmin 2, like they go, oh, like we did that, the game's over, or we rescued Oliver, the game's over, but it's more than that. But on the other hand, in Pikmin 4, you have 2 entirely new areas, and in Pikmin 2, you have 1 entirely new area plus some other caves and stuff left over from what you didn't do in the that. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. Bingo from Ali Maka? I think I'm saying your name wrong. Bingo Battle is peak in Pikmin 3. Yeah, it's peak. I was really just streaming that for my sister last week. It's peak. It still holds up even more than 10 years later. Highly recommend it. From Porp? I think I'm saying your name wrong. From Porp Lee 16. Night missions in Pikmin 4 suck to play. Honestly, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, I wouldn't say they suck to play. They were enjoyable to play, but they are really easy, and even the harder ones are still pretty easy. From 2 Sly Zatch, I'm sure I said your name wrong. Pikmin 4 is easily the weakest one. Honestly, I see where you're coming from. When you say, this Pikmin game's the best one, or blank Pikmin game's the worst one, you honestly have valid points. I mean, you honestly do. Like, if you have valid reasons, like, if you don't like Pikmin 3 because, oh, it's really linear, or if you don't like Pikmin 2 for, like, the Doomsday Apparatus, for example, valid reasons. I don't agree with that personally, but I understand where you're coming from, and I'm not really going to think of that. From Clownfish Doodles, the flying Pikmin, they're actually called winged Pikmin, are so ugly. I hate that fly-looking thing. Lots of people think that the winged Pikmin are ugly. I don't see it. I mean, maybe it's because I've been playing Pikmin 3 for 9 years, but I disagree for that. But hey, whatever floats your boat. From Small Diverge? I said your name wrong. Pikmin 3 is better than Pikmin 2. I personally disagree with this. I really disagree with this. Pikmin 3, amazing game. But Pikmin 3 has the weakest storyline, in my opinion. I think I'll actually make a standalone video about this. Pikmin 3 is way too linear. It's way too easy. The first 4 bosses are a complete joke, and the last 2 could be a complete joke if you know what you're doing. The forced backtracking is pretty annoying. Blues are shafted pretty hard. Yellows are shafted pretty hard. Reds are shafted pretty hard. However, Mission Mode and Bingo Battle make up for that. I honestly am thinking that Pikmin 3 might be my second favorite game, and 4 is the third. My opinion changes all the time. Maybe, I don't know. But what's your opinion? I have to have it. From Squid Pasta 23. Colin is not an annoying character, and he's a great character. Honestly, he can be annoying, but if you're just mashing the button, he's not that bad. But to be fair, like every time you do, anytime you breathe in Pikmin 4, he has to say something. So, click either way on that. Alright, that's all of the ones from my broadcaster channel. Here are some from my story. I only have like actual 4 things, because the rest of people said were just complete and utter jokes, and I'm not even gonna give you this in the video. From which one I'm gonna start with? Just Lou G U? Hot take. The Bulbmen do not need to come back, especially now with Glow Pikmin existing. Honestly, they could come back in caves, but yeah, they probably won't. I love Bulbmin to death with Pikmin type, but honestly, you're right. Unfortunately, you're right, but you're right. Next is from 202290122A. 4 is best game out of them all. Honestly, completely valid reasons for any of the 4 Pikmin games to be your favorite, or at least favorite out of them all. So, honestly, yeah, your opinion is completely valid. Not judging you for what games you like, but you have a reason. Find my reasons. So wait, that's what the internet's for. We debate stuff, unless you make a really crappy video about how misinformation stuff. Anyways, getting back into it. From Oscar Meetsies 28W. I said your name wrong, I'm sorry. Pikmin 4 is the worst because of the tutorial is crazy long, the story is bonkers. 2 points there. I'll just start with the tutorial. The tutorial is honestly, I could do it, like I can get to day 2 of Suncycle Terrace in about 15 minutes. And if you just copy paste for all 3 save files, you can just completely negate the tutorial to begin with. And the story, yeah, honestly, I don't like the story they're going for, but it is what it is. You're right about that. And it's from the last. Oh, actually, there's 2 more. From Love Nor MP3. Nintendo needs to care more about Pikmin. We must take over. Well, honestly, they do need to care more about Pikmin. They honestly are, because they get lots of merchandise, and they're doing so much stuff for Bloom, and they're Nintendo today is a whole thing for Pikmin 4. That went in there before Splatoon, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And the last one is from Aussie the Aussie? I'm sure I pronounced your name wrong. Pikmin 3 is insanely fun, especially for the challenging and the Dendori strategy. Honestly, the missions in that are peak. I love the Pikmin 3 missions, they are amazing. The story mode is still really good. Like, I'm not saying it, I'm just saying it's the worst out of the 3. Out of the 4 games, my least favorite, in my opinion, to play through. But yeah, so those are some Pikmin hot takes that you guys gave me. Thank you for everyone who submitted it. And yeah, Instagram, Discord in the description. Check it out if you want to. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day and play Pikmin. Peace.